Let's go, let's go. Let's go. Come on in. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, guys. So listen, you got 30 days, guys. Literally, you got 46 days left before summertime. But I'm gonna show you guys how to get this body snatched and how to lose your tremendous amount of weight within the next 30 days. All right? 30 days, guys, to get that waistline snatched. I'm gonna show you step by step exactly what to do, how you gonna eat, what you gonna do every single day to get the body that you want, guys, in the next 30 days. All right? 30 days, guys, 30 to 40 pounds within 1 month. 30 to 40 pounds within 1 month. If you can stand to lose 30 to 40 pounds in 1 month, stay tuned. All right? Stay tuned. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's go. As you come in the room, guys, go ahead and start tapping that screen. Let's get the likes up, get the people in the room so we can get rocking and rolling, guys. Listen, we ain't got no more time to be wasting. We ain't got no more time to be wasting. I don't know what you waiting on. I don't know what you waiting on. A flat stomach ain't going to come knocking at your door. Okay? We're going to have to go get it. Y'all ready to go get it? You ready to go get it or what? Let's go get it. Let's go get it. I'm going to share with you guys exactly what you need to do to go get it. All right? We about to get into beast mode, y'all. We about to grind hard for the next 46 days. We're going to grind hard. But guys, listen, I'm going to show you in 30 days how you're going to drop you 30 to 40 pounds and you're going to get rid of that stomach. 30 days. 30 days. All right? I'm going to show you how to get rid of that belly. Let's go, guys. As you come in the room, go ahead and start tapping that screen. Let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Guys, listen, if you have not even started off your weight loss journey yet, drop me a comment saying me. I'm looking for the people that have not even gotten started at where y'all at. I'm looking for the people that have not even gotten started yet. Because I'm about to ask you why. Like, what you waiting on? Well, what are you waiting on? What are you waiting on? You waiting until 2026? 2026 going to be your year? What are you waiting on? All right, good job, Miss Kelly. She said she started today. I know that's right, boo. Because listen, guys, like I tell you exactly what to do. So it's like if you're not new to my lives and I tell you exactly what to do and you're not doing it, like why? Like what is it? Miss girl Junior says, I lost 30 pounds. I know that's right, boo. She says she getting her summer body, y'all. She getting her summer body. She don't know what y'all waiting on, but she getting her summer body. So listen, guys, if you guys want to know, if you want to know how you're going to drop you 30 to 40 pounds in 1 month and how you're going to get that waistline snatch, drop me a comment saying yes if you want to know. Drop a comment saying yes, guys, if you want to know. Now, don't drop that comment saying yes if you're not willing to do it. Okay? If you're not going to participate and do it, don't say yes. Because listen, guys, I'm going to give you a blueprint. I'm going to give you a step-by-step. I'm going to say, number 1, do this. Number 2, do that. And I'm going to break down to you why. Okay? So if you really, really want it bad, and if you want to prove to yourself that, listen, I'm capable of doing anything that I desire to do, then now is the time to show up and show out. Okay? So let's make it happen, guys. Listen, we're about to get into it. We're about to get into it. So listen, we are not going to focus on counting calories. We're not counting calories at all. That is not what we're focusing on. Our primary focus is to help you in regards to understand about your hormones, okay? We focus on hormones over here, guys, because hormones is the reason. This is the reason why you got high blood pressure. This is the reason why you're insulin resistant. This is the reason why you got type 2 diabetes. This is the reason why that you're pre-diabetic. This is the reason why, guys, because of your hormones, okay? Now, if you're not familiar with your hormones, then grab a pen and piece of paper because this is exactly what you want to know about because this is how you're going to beat this thing called obesity. So I'm going to share with you guys how you're going to lose weight rapidly. And when I say rapidly, guys, I mean like 7 to 10 pounds in a week. That's what I mean by rapidly. I ain't talking about like no 2-3 pounds. 7 to 10 pounds in a week, 30 to 40 pounds average on a monthly basis. Okay? That's what I mean when I say rapidly. So you're going to lose weight rapidly. I'm going to show you how to protect the elasticity of your skin. Because who wants to lose a bunch of weight and then now you got another problem, you got a whole bunch of loose skin. We don't want those kind of problems, right? So I'm going to show you how to make sure that your skin stays tight in the process of losing this weight because you're going to be losing it fast, all right? Then I'm going to show you how to get rid of that belly. Who wants a big belly? Like the whole goal is to get rid of the stomach, guys. And if you got a big stomach, I'm just letting you know that if you got a big stomach, you're more prone to have diabetes and heart disease, okay? Because a big stomach is a sign of high insulin. All right? Just FYI. And I'm going to show you how to reverse some issues that you got going on with your body. All right? So, guys, that's our primary focus is those 4 things right there. All right? So, my first question to you guys is, if you have high blood pressure, if you have high cholesterol, if you're pre-diabetic, if you're type 2 diabetic, if you are insulin resistant, if you have heart disease, if you have anything like that going on with your body, guys, drop me a number 1 in the comment section. That means you have at least one of these things that I just mentioned. Say yes or drop a 1, either or. Say yes or drop a number 1, either or, guys. Now, what I want you guys to do, I want you to look around. Look around at your peers because I want you to see that, hey, I'm not alone. One thing, guys, is that 70 to 80% of people are overweight and obese. So you're definitely not alone, okay? The average person is overweight or obese. So all the things that I just mentioned, if you have one of those things going on with your body, guess what that is a sign of? That is a sign of high insulin, okay? So if you don't know what insulin is, then how are you going to be able to reverse what you got going on with your body if you don't even know how you got it, right? Because a doctor is going to convince you that you got to take you some medication and you're going to be on this medication for the rest of your life, right? And they want you to be able to just maintain it, right? They ain't trying to help you get rid of it. They want you to maintain it. So everything that I just mentioned is all a sign of high insulin. If you're not familiar with insulin, guys, insulin is a hormone that determines weight loss. When insulin is high, it causes you to become insulin resistant. When you're insulin resistant, it causes your blood sugar levels to be high. When your blood sugar levels are high, it causes you to become a type 2 diabetic. So, guys, it's the trickle-down effect of high insulin. It all stems from high insulin, okay? One of the main root causes of high blood pressure is high insulin. Think about the main way that people pass away. Heart attacks, strokes, diabetes complications, right? Alzheimer's. Those are like the main reasons that people pass away. And guess what the common denominator is, guys? High insulin, okay? So this is definitely something that you want to understand and you want to be able to master. You want to know how to manipulate it and how to adjust it so that you can get what you want out of this, okay? So when your insulin levels are high, it also it creates fat. High insulin creates fat, okay? And guys, fat is stored within your liver. So when you wonder, hey, why do I have a big stomach, guys? It's a sign of high insulin. So because fat is stored in your liver, and once you have so much fat in your liver, it spills out of your liver into your abdominal, and it causes you to have a gut, okay? So if you got a big stomach and you say, hey, Keisha, how do I get rid of my stomach? The first thing I'm going to tell you to do is to reduce your insulin levels, okay? That's the first thing that I'm going to tell you to do is to reduce your insulin levels. Now, one, you got to understand what are you doing to make insulin high so you can stop doing it, right? So couple of things that you're currently doing right now, guys, is that you're eating too frequently throughout the day. Because society has made you think that you got to have 3 meals and 3 snacks a day to boost up your metabolism, right? That you got to be counting some calories for you to lose some weight. It's calorie in, calorie out, right? Now, all of you guys, most of you guys already just admitted that one of those issues that I said going on with your body, you guys have at least one of those going on, right? I'm not just making it up, right? You got at least one of those things going on with your body, right? And the main cause of that one thing that you have going on with your body is high insulin. So every time you put food in your mouth, it spikes insulin. It doesn't matter if it's healthy foods or not. So if you already have high insulin, why do you want to keep spiking insulin so frequently throughout the day? So your goal is that you got to make insulin more sensitive. You got to stop eating so frequently so you're not spiking insulin so frequently throughout the day. You don't want your body to keep producing and making insulin. Because, guys, insulin is fat. Okay? When you have high insulin, it's creating fat. All right? Fat is stored within your liver. That causes you to have a fatty liver. So if you have a fatty liver, guess what? It's going to make it hard for you to lose weight. It's going to stop you from losing weight. If you're insulin resistant, guess what? It's going to stop you from losing weight. So a lot of you guys that feel like, Keisha, I'm doing everything right, I'm eating right, I'm exercising, I'm doing all of this stuff, and I'm still not able to lose weight. What am I doing wrong? The thing that you're doing wrong is that you're focusing on losing weight. You're not focusing on what issues do I have going on with my body and how do I reverse these issues that's going on with my body so that my body can start to release some fat. Right now, guys, it's holding on to dear life. It's not trying to let go. So you got to figure out, how do I reverse this stuff that's going on with my body. And guys, the first thing that we're going to attack is insulin. We're going to focus on making insulin more sensitive. Your goal is to get healthy insulin. You want healthy insulin, okay? You have healthy insulin, guys, you become healthy, all right? So to get healthy insulin, you got to make insulin more sensitive, and you have to reduce your insulin levels. When insulin is high, you're not going to lose weight and you're not going to burn fat. It's not going to happen. When insulin is low, that's how you lose weight and that's how you burn fat, okay? So the goal is to have healthy insulin and to figure out, well, what do I need to do to lower my insulin levels? Well, 3 things that you need to focus on. You want to focus on eating less frequently. So putting food in your mouth less frequently throughout the day. So all of the snacking all the time, guys, cut it out. Because snacking is the biggest root cause of obesity. And all of us can attest. Who snacks all the time? Now watch the room. If you snack all the time, say me. And be honest, guys, don't just not say me just because I said something now. If you snack all the time, say me. I was a snacker. Listen, guys, this was me. This was me at 285 pounds, guys. And do you know how much weight I had to lose before I was brave enough to show this picture? I was so embarrassed of this picture right there because I was like, oh my God, I cannot believe I allowed myself to get like this. And look at my stomach, guys. I had high insulin. The doctor called me morbidly obese. I had high cholesterol. I was pre-diabetic on the verge of becoming fully diabetic. Okay? I had high insulin. And if you don't know if you have high insulin, guys, your body will let you know this, right? Just pay attention to your body. Just take a look at yourself in the mirror. Do you have skin tags? Do you have skin tags? And a lot of times they'll be around the neck. Do you have, sometimes on the face? Do you have a dark mark around the neck? You have a dark neck? You got a black neck? Is it dark up underneath here? Is it dark up in there? Okay, guys, all of that is a sign of high insulin. Do you have dry mouth? Do you pee frequently at night? Do you have frequent infections like skin infections, bladder infections? All of these are signs of high insulin. So if you got one of those things going on with your body, guys, most likely you have high insulin, okay? If you're overweight or obese, guys, that's a sign of high insulin as well, because remember, insulin is what creates fat, okay? That is how you become overweight, because of high insulin, all right? So we want to eat less frequently. We want to eat less meals. We want to eat low carb. So when you say, well, Keisha, how do I do this? You want to eat less frequently. You want to eat less meals. And you want to eat low carb. Okay? Now, for the people that can't put all of the pieces together that I just said with those 3 things, I'm going to break it down for you a little bit more, okay? Because, guys, literally, I want you to get this. All right? So when I say eat less frequently, what you're going to do, what you're going to start doing is that you're going to start doing intermittent fasting. Because that's going to help you to start eating less frequently, but it's also going to create some discipline for yourself. Guys, listen, we need discipline. This body right here, I needed some discipline. I was out of control. You're out of control. And you just have to admit to it, guys. Because in order for you to move on, you got to admit to it and just understand, hey, listen, I'm in this situation right now. I put myself here. I'm there. But now what do you plan on doing to get yourself up out of it? And that's the question that you got to ask yourself. What do you plan on doing to get yourself up out of it? Is it worth it to you? Absolutely, it's worth it, guys. Is it going to be easy? It's not going to be easy. But I can make it easier for you. Because I've been through it, guys. I've lost over 100 pounds naturally, and I've helped tens and thousands of other people to achieve it as well. So with me, I'm going to give you a direct path. I'm going to show you exactly what to do. What do you need to pay attention to? How you adjust these certain things that you need to do to get the results that you want out of this. So you don't have to try to figure it out on your own. You have me. I'm going to share with you exactly what to do. All right? So I've lost over 100 pounds naturally. I started off, I was 285 pounds. Okay? I lost 40 pounds in my first month. 40 pounds in 1 month. I lost 70 pounds by month 2. 90 pounds in 6 months. Now I'm down over 100 pounds, guys, and I've been able to keep my weight off since the pandemic. Okay? But my biggest flex is that I've helped tens and thousands of other people to achieve this as well. That is my biggest flex. Okay? It's one thing when you do it for yourself, right? But when I can show other people how to do this, and I mean thousands of people how to do this, guys, and they're getting the rapid type of results that I got, right? Let me show you. Let me show you, guys. Listen, these are clients of mine. These are people that follow what I ask them to do. When you follow what I ask you to do, guys, you get the results just like this. Okay? You get the results just like this, guys. And listen, we focus on rapid weight loss. They lost the weight fast. Okay? We focus on rapid weight loss, guys. And listen, you get rapid weight loss when you start to understand about your hormones. That's just what happens, okay? It just happens like that, guys, when you focus on your hormones. I got several people that I've helped to lose over 100 pounds, guys, okay? I got several people that I've helped to lose 94 pounds, guys. I got several people that I've helped to lose 100 pounds, guys. I have several people that I've helped to lose over 100 pounds. So, guys, when I tell you that I can show you how to lose over 100 pounds, if this is something that you truly, truly want, I promise you I can show you how to do it. Okay? I promise you I can show you how to do it, but you got to be willing to get out of your own way. Stop thinking that you know better, okay? Because if you knew, you would already be there. All right? Guys, listen. What I do is not going to be so traditional of what you typically hear, because I'm never going to talk to you about counting calories. We're going to focusing on our hormones, okay? Because your hormones is what runs your body. This is what's causing all the havoc. Your hormones are just all out of whack, okay? So we're going to get them hormones back in line so you can get exactly what you want to get. You want the body that you truly desire to be in, don't you? Who wants the body that they truly desire to be in? I did, and I got it, guys. Listen, I had to fail a million times before I got it. But that light bulb turned on for me one day. When that doctor, I felt offended when that doctor called me morbidly obese. That's when my light bulb switched on. Okay? Because I felt that feeling, guys. I never wanted to feel like that again. I never wanted to feel like that again. Do you ever go places and people are staring at you? When you eat, they looking at you like, girl, you done ate enough already? Right? And not even knowing that I don't really eat like that. Right? I snack all the time. I don't eat like that. I snack all the time. Right? And I really didn't eat like that, guys. But I did snack all the time. And when I tell you that snacking is the biggest root cause of obesity, guys, you got to let it go. You got to let it go. This is the reason why you keep failing. All right? This is the reason why you got cravings all the time. This is the reason why you're hungry all the time. Because you keep snacking all the time. All right? And I'm going to break down all of that stuff for you as well. So, I want you guys to start off by doing intermittent fasting. You're going to eat within an 8-hour window time frame. So, that may be from 12 to 8, 11 to 7, 10 to 6, 9 to 5, 6 p.m. to 2 a.m. It doesn't matter. You're going to choose your own window of time frame, whatever works with your schedule. And that's the beauty about it, guys. It's no set time frame. You choose what works for you, but you got to be willing to stick with it. Consistency is what's going to build results, okay? You got to be consistent, guys, and I'm gonna share with you why, because of the cycle of your body, okay? So you're going to start off by eating within an 8-hour window of time frame. During that 8-hour window of time frame, that's helping you to eat less frequently, because now you have a window of time frame to eat in, and then you have a window of time frame that you're not going to eat in. So that's helping you to eat less frequently. That's one thing that helps to reduce insulin. The other thing that helps to reduce insulin is that you're going to eat less meals, okay? You're going to eat less meals. So remember I said we're not going to be snacking all the time? That's eating less meals. So that means, guys, you're going to start eating 2-3 meals a day. 2-3 meals a day. That's all you're going to eat. No snacking in between time. Let's say that you want a snack, right? That means you're going to eat two meals and maybe that one snack. But you're going to be putting food in your mouth no more than 3 times a day. Okay? Because we don't want to spike insulin no more than 3 times a day. Because our goal is to get healthy insulin. And the way that you're going to get healthy insulin, guys, you got to do all 3. You can't do 2 out of the 3. You got to do all 3 to lower your insulin levels. And that's eating less frequently, eating less meals, and eating low carbs. Okay? So because we're eating less frequently, you're going to eat 2-3 meals a day. That's it. No snacking in between time. All right? Then you got to eat low carb. Okay? So guys, I would recommend that you guys keep your carb count, your net carbs, at about 20 to 50 grams on a daily basis. It takes 20 to 50 grams on a daily basis, guys, for you to lose weight, okay? Now, FYI, when I lost 70 pounds in 2 months, I kept my net carbs at 20 grams or less every single day, okay? I kept it at 20 grams or less every single day. And guys, if you think it's hard to do, I'm going to give you a 1-week free meal plan. Go over to my website, kickweightwithkeisha.com, and you're going to click this yellow strip above the banner. It says free ebook, free meal plan. Okay, let me show you. So I'm going to give you 1-week free meal plan. Click right here. It says free ebook, free meal plan, okay? This is going to give you a whole week of showing you on a daily basis how I kept my net carbs at 20 grams or less every single day, guys. It's not as hard as you think that it is, okay? All you're going to do is put your email address in there. When you click Get Access, guys, it's going to automatically email it over to you. Make sure that you check your spam mail just in case it may roll over into that. But guys, go to kickweightwithkeisha.com. Click that yellow strip right there. Put your email address right here. Click Access, and then you got access, okay? So that's 1-week free meal plan, guys. as well as a copy of my ebook. All right, so you get a copy of my ebook as well. And guys, listen, we have a huge sale on my website, 55% discount on the entire website. No discount code needed, guys. Price, when you go to checkout, it's going to automatically come off at checkout. So 55% off of everything. KickWeightWithKeisha.com, guys. KickWeightWithKeisha.com. Let's go. All right. So you're going to keep your net carbs at 20 to 50 grams of net carbs on a daily basis. That's how you're going to lose weight, okay? Now, when I'm talking about your carbs, we're talking about the way that you're going to get this, guys. You got to be strategic about what type of foods that you're eating to get that type of carb count. So you want to focus on things like low-carb vegetables, okay? When I say low-carb vegetables, I mean things like your lettuce, kale, spinach, broccoli, cauliflower, green beans, cabbage, Brussels sprouts, zucchini, asparagus, okra, cucumbers, peppers, onions, mushrooms, all those type of things, okay? Those type of vegetables that you want to focus on. No to potatoes, no to corn, no to peas, no to beans, no to things like that for right now, okay? Because guys, listen, if something is high in carbs, when it processes into sugar, okay? If something that is high in starch when it processes into sugar. So starch and carbs is nothing but sugar. So you got to minimize your sugar, guys. So that means that we're doing low carb for a reason, okay? That don't mean go and eat some high starch vegetable just because it's called a vegetable, okay? So you got to eat the low carb vegetables, guys. When it comes to fruits, right now you're going to minimize the fruits, okay? So I want you to all to do only the fruits that sounds like vegetables, okay? So you're going to do cucumbers. That is a fruit, guys. Avocados. That is a fruit. Tomatoes. You can also do olives if you want to do that. But that's it. You're going to keep it right there for right now, okay? Guys, fruit is high in sugar and it's high in carbs. If you're trying to lose weight, not right now. You've had enough fruit, okay? Fruit does not trigger that thing in your brain that says that I'm full. So if it's not triggering that thing in your brain that says that you're full, guess what? It's going to make it easy for you to overeat on carbs, okay? A lot of times fruit, guys, is an aid to your sugar addiction. If you already have a sugar or carb addiction, you're going to be overeating on the fruits because it's good. We love it, guys. It's good. It tastes good. It tastes sweet. It's hitting the spot, right? But all you're going to do is that you're going to switch over your sugar addiction from actual candy and stuff like that. You're going to switch it over to the fruits. And you're going to have that same sugar addiction, but we're trying to kick the addiction. Once we kick the addiction, then we'll start incorporating in berries and watermelon and different things like that. But for right now, guys, we're going to cut all of that stuff out for right now, okay? All right? So you're eating less frequently. You're eating less meals. You're eating low carbs. Guys, anybody have any questions about how you're going to be eating? If you do this for 7 days, guys, you will be down 7 to 10 pounds in 1 week, okay? 30 to 40 pounds in 1 month, guys. So you got time before summertime to lose this 30 to 40 pounds. You got 46 days left, okay? What about shakes? If you want to do protein shakes, you can do that. All right? And I'm going to repeat it, guys. Let's repeat it. So our goal is to get healthy insulin and to lower your insulin levels and to make insulin more sensitive, because insulin, when it's high, you're not going to lose weight and you're not going to burn fat. High insulin causes health issues. High insulin causes a belly, okay? So we're trying to get insulin down so that you can get rid of your belly, you can reverse issues going on with your body, and you can start to lose this weight that you want to lose, okay? So to lower your insulin levels, you have to eat less frequently. So you have to not snack so many times throughout the day. You have to not eat so many times throughout the day. Because whenever you put food in your mouth, it's going to spike insulin. Doesn't matter if it's healthy foods or not, insulin is going to be spiked. Certain foods will spike it higher than others. But the more you keep on doing this all day long, because you put food in your mouth and insulin is spiking up and down all day long, the more you're going to get bigger. The more your stomach going to get bigger. Okay? The more you're going to have more health issues. So you got to stop eating so frequently throughout the day. So we're going to start doing intermittent fasting. That's going to help you with that. You're going to eat within an 8-hour window of time frame. You're going to choose your own 8-hour window of time frame. And then, guys, we're only going to eat 2-3 meals a day, because the goal is to eat less frequently, eat less meals, and eat low carbs. That's how you reduce your insulin levels. You got to do all three. So we're going to eat less frequently by doing intermittent fasting, eat within an 8-hour window of time frame. We're going to eat less meals. So we're going to eat 2-3 meals a day, no snacking in between time, so we're not spiking insulin all throughout the day by putting food in our mouth all throughout the day. And we're going to eat low carbs, because high carbs, when it processes into sugar. So you're going to focus on your low-carb vegetables. And guys, you're going to eliminate the fruits that sound like fruits. You're going to eat the fruits that sound like vegetables for right now, which is the cucumbers, the avocados, the tomatoes, and things like that, okay? That's the only fruits that you're going to be eating. So right now, guys, I know that berries are, yes, you can have berries and stuff, but not right now, okay? We're trying to kick this sugar addiction, okay? Now, that's how you're going to be eating, guys. So you're going to be focusing on protein, low-carb vegetables, and fats, all right? On a daily basis, if you're going to eat 2 meals a day, you're going to keep your protein at 5 ounces of protein per meal. If you're going to do 3 meals a day, you're going to keep your protein at 4 ounces of protein, 4 ounces of protein per meal. If you're going to, when you eat your vegetables, guys, you're going to keep your vegetables and your fruits, the fruits that sound like vegetables, you're going to keep it at 20 to 50 grams of net carbs on a daily basis. So whether that is 2 cups, 3 cups, however many cups it may be. So that means you got to be calculating this stuff, guys. Get you a free app. One of the ones that I used to use was called Carb Manager. That's C-A-R-B like boy manager, okay? Now, the last thing that you're going to add to your foods is some fats, okay? The reason that we're adding the fats is that, 1, fats are the only foods that do not spike insulin. But 2, fats are going to help to keep you fuller longer. So this is going to have you to where you're not going to be wanting to snack, so you're going to feel more satisfied when you have these fats. So guys, I want you to add a little bit of fats to each meal that you eat. No more than 30 to 60 grams of added fats on a daily basis. So even though you get fats out of your protein, but when I say added fats, guys, that's things like cheese. That's your butter. That's your oils. That's your cottage cheese. That's your cream cheese. That's your Greek yogurts. That's your nuts, your chia seeds. That's those type of things. That's the added fats, okay? So yes, I want you to add a little bit of fats to each meal because that's going to help you to keep you fuller longer, and those fats do not spike insulin, okay? Now, the reason that we have a number on the fats of how much that you're having every day is because when your body goes to burn fats, it burns those fats before it burns your own body fats. So we don't want it to just be burning those fats. We want it to go ahead and start burning in our own body fat as well. So we got to leave some room for that, okay? So guys, listen. This is how you're going to be eating. And when it comes to what you're going to be drinking, don't be drinking no sodas, no juices, no none of that type of stuff, guys. We rather eat our carbs versus drink our carbs, okay? We rather eat our carbs versus drink our carbs. So we're going to drink water, tea, and coffee. Water, tea, and coffee, that's all we're going to be drinking, okay? If you want to do sugar, try to do a natural sugar substitute like stevia, monk fruit, truvia. If you're going to do creamers for your coffee, try to find your creamer that's low in sugar, low in carbs. When I say low carbs, that means 5 and below. When I say low sugar, 1 to 2 grams. All right? No soda pop, boo. She said, I need my soda pop. Okay. Keep on going, drink your soda pop. See what happens. All right? Keep going. Keep going, guys. Listen, we get older every single day. And as you get older, guys, things start to go on with your body. It affects you more as you get older. The things that we did in our 20s and early 30s and stuff like that, as you get in your late 30s, your 40s, guys, all of that stuff starts to catch up to you. So it's like, you got to ask yourself, what's more important? Like, is a soda that important to me? Absolutely not. Is it more important to you than your life? Absolutely not. Okay? So we're not going to be doing all of that right now. If you want to do that, you can do that, but we getting fine. We getting fit and fine in summer. I don't know about you, but we're going to be walking around here with flat stomachs, okay? We're not going to have these guts. So you keep on doing what you're doing, but you are not going to convince us that it's okay for us to keep on drinking sodas, okay? Now, if you want to do a Crystal Light every now and then, guys, yes, you can do a Crystal Light every now and then. It's not what you do sometimes, it's what you do majority of the time. So if you are addicted to sodas, that's a different thing, right? So what we want to do is that we want to start weaning you off. So you're going to go from regular sodas down to zero sodas. So when I say zero sodas, I mean like the Coke Zeros and the Pepsi Zeros and the Sprite Zeros. You're going to try to switch to those type of sodas, okay? Then once you switch to those type of sodas, you're going to start cutting it down. You're going to have maybe 2 a day. Then you may cut it down to maybe 1 a day. Then you're going to cut it down to maybe 1 every other day. So you're going to find a way to kind of just wean yourself up off of it. Because, guys, I understand that everything just can't happen like that. I get it. I went through it. You don't think I know? I know. I was addicted to sugar, okay? So one of the main things that all of you guys are probably going to say, what's your biggest struggle? Cravings? Hungry all the time, right? Is that your biggest struggle? Cravings? Who has the cravings all the time? Cravings, and then you're hungry all the time? Appetite control, right? If that's you guys, say yes. Say me, say something. This is interaction up over here. Let's go. Interaction, boo. All right, sweet tooth, cravings, okay. That's the same thing as cravings, okay. Cravings, okay. So Now we got to figure out, well, how am I going to get rid of my cravings? Because that's going to be the thing that's going to keep on throwing you off, right? So for one, you got to understand why you're having the cravings, okay? And then when you start to do it, you're going to start recognizing it when I explain to you how you get it, okay? So it's based on like your blood sugar levels, all right? And if you guys are not familiar with your blood sugar levels, let me show you how the cycle of your body works, okay? So whenever you put food in your mouth, doesn't matter what kind of food that you put in your mouth, your blood sugar levels are going to spike high. When your blood sugar levels spike high, insulin spikes high to force your blood sugar levels to go back low. Because guys, keep in mind, when your blood sugar levels are high, eventually it causes you to become a type 2 diabetic, okay? You notice like when they talk about diabetics, I know where I'm from, they always say sugar. They call it sugar, right? Because you eat a lot of sugar, okay? You eat a lot of sugar, okay? So this is what happens, guys, and not just because you eat sugar, I'm just saying that, but we call it sugar where I'm from, okay? I'm from the country. So when you put food in your mouth, your blood sugar levels go high. When blood sugar levels go high, insulin goes high to force your blood sugar levels to go back low. When your blood sugar levels drop low, it stimulates hunger and it stimulates cravings. So that have you thinking that because your stomach starts growling because it makes you really think I'm hungry, right? And then you feel like, okay, I'm hungry. It's time for me to eat again. So let me put food back in my mouth again. So when you put food back in your mouth again, blood sugar levels go high, insulin goes high, force your blood sugar levels to go back low. Once it drops low, it stimulates hunger and it stimulates cravings. This is a cycle that your body goes through, guys. This is why every hour and a half, you feel like you're hungry all the time, okay? Because you keep taking yourself through this cycle of blood sugar levels going high, insulin levels going high, blood sugar levels going low, insulin going low. You keep doing this all day long. All day long. You just on that little train ride. On that train ride, on that train ride, on that wave ride, right? You're just on that ride all day long. So you got to stop that by eating less frequently, okay? So right now, your body is currently getting its energy and fuels off of carbs and sugars, right? You get hyped up off of carbs and sugars, and then what happens after a while? You get the sugar crash, right? Now you feel sluggish. Now you feel tired, so you have more sugar, whether it's coffee, right, with sugary coffee, and it boosts you right back up, right? So because your body right now is currently getting its energy and fuel off of carbs and sugars, this is why you have cravings all the time. This is why you're hungry all the time, guys, all right? So what you got to do is that you got to switch your fuel sources over, all right? You don't have to get your fuel and your energy off of carbs and sugars. You can actually get it off of fat, okay? So we want to switch our fuel sources over to burning fat for fuel versus burning carbs and sugars for fuel. And guys, the only way that you're going to be able to do this is to lower your carbs. If you lower your carbs for 3 to 4 days, you're going to notice that those cravings are going to start to go away, okay? Because what's going to happen is your fuel sources is going to switch over. It's going to switch over to burning fat for fuel versus burning carbs and sugars for fuel. This is called putting your body into ketosis, okay? Ketosis, guys, is when your body is in fat burning mode, okay? It's when your body is in fat burning mode, all right? So when your body is in fat burning mode, guess what happens, guys? Cravings start to go away. You have better appetite control. Your mind is a whole lot more clear, so now you're able to start making better decisions, right? But think about what most of us do, guys. Most of us, we go 3-4 days, we don't cheat. And then what happens on that 4th or 5th day? Because think about it. We normally do good Monday through Thursday, right? And on Friday, don't we always cheat? We cheat Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then on Monday, we start all over again, right? But think about it. If you start off on Monday, you do good Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, right? That's your 4 days right there, right? You start to feel good about yourself, right? And now you feel like you got to reward yourself on Friday. But that one little cheat day that you have, it knocks your body out of ketosis. So if your body is knocked out of ketosis, that one cheat day knocked you out of fat burning mode. But that one cheat day is causing you another 3-4 days. Because remember, once you're out of ketosis, it takes you 3-4 days to get back into ketosis. So the thing that we always do is that we cheat every 4-5 days. So we never stick to it. So that means that your body is in fat burning mode, you're out of fat burning mode. You're back in fat burning mode, you're out of fat burning mode. So you constantly keep going back and forth into fat burning mode. So this is why you can lose 7 pounds within that week. By Friday, right? Friday morning, you're like, oh, I'm down 7 pounds. I feel like a big dog, right? But then you go cheat on the weekend, and then on Monday you get back on the scale, you're right back to where you started off again, right? I used to be so frustrated, guys, but you got to just stop cheating. You got to bite the bullet, guys, and you got to push yourself past that first week. You got to push yourself past that first week, okay? At least go 2 weeks before you cheat, because at least you've been in ketosis for 10 days, 14 days, you know what I'm saying? And then if you get out of ketosis in 14 days, you've been lost about 13, 14, 15 pounds by then. right? So this is why, guys, you want to focus on the things that I'm talking about. And you got to be consistent, guys. Consistency is what builds results. You got to be consistent. That is your downfall, okay? A lot of us have bad habits. Your habit is your downfall. You got a lot of bad habits that you've been building over the years, guys. But what we're doing, by me telling you how to eat, by me telling you what to do, I'm helping you to create a routine for yourself, okay? You have to create a routine for yourself, a daily routine for yourself. Just like when you go to work, you get up, you brush your teeth, you wash your face, you wash your, you know what I'm saying? You take your shower, you do your hair, you do all of that type of stuff, guys. And I will be late for work. And I would take my shower, even if I'm late for work. I'm going to take my shower. Okay? So it's like you got to be just like this when it comes to your weight loss journey. You got to put something in play to where, you know what I'm saying? It's my routine. This is my daily routine. This is what I do. I get up in the morning. I do this. I get up in the morning. I do that. You know what I'm saying? So you got to understand what your routine is that you're creating to get healthy. Once you create that routine and you start doing it every single day, guys, guess what? It creates a new habit for yourself. Once you create a new habit, guess what happens, guys? It creates consistency. Okay? So a routine creates a habit creates consistency. You got to start off with that routine, all right? So in the morning time, guys, what we do every morning is that we take apple cider vinegar every single morning, okay? So before we have our first meal of the day, we're going to do apple cider vinegar. Before our first meal of the day, we're going to take us some apple cider vinegar, okay? So if you're not going to do raw apple cider vinegar, guys, you're going to do the gummies, but you need to do one or the other, okay? Raw apple cider vinegar or the gummies before your first meal. Yes, you can take electrolytes, boo. Electrolytes is important. All right? You can get electrolytes from, you can get it from bone broth. You can get it from lemons. You can get electrolytes from those things right there. Or you can buy the little packs to put into your water. But yes, you want to get electrolytes, all right? No, I didn't do GLP. I started off during the pandemic, guys. It wasn't popular during the pandemic. I never heard of it during the pandemic. I'm just hearing about it like what? Like maybe a year ago or something like that? All right? So we take our apple cider vinegar before our first meal of the day, all right? The reason that we take apple cider vinegar is because of the health benefits that comes along with it. I understand you may not like this, but like the taste of this, then do an alternative. But you got to do one or the other, guys, because too many benefits for you not to do anything, okay? So what the apple cider vinegar is doing by you taking it before your first meal of the day is that it's helping to make insulin more sensitive, okay? So what this means is that I take this before my first meal. Once I eat my first meal, because I've taken this is going to make it to where my blood sugar levels and my insulin levels are not going to spike so high, okay? So it's helping to regulate my blood sugar levels, and it helps to make insulin more sensitive, okay? Also, guys, it's great for digestion. It helps to suppress hunger, and it's great for a fatty liver, which means that it helps to reduce belly fat. You try to get rid of your belly, right? Summertime coming, guys. You got 46 days left. You got to do any and everything right now to get exactly what you need. Like, that is not an option to fail. Failing is not an option, all right? We just got to be consistent, and I'm telling you exactly what to do to get there, all right? She said, what is GLP? They're talking about like Ozempic and stuff like that. That's what they mean when they say that. All right. So, yeah, so we're going to take our apple cider vinegar, guys, before your first meal of the day. All right. If you're going to do the raw apple cider vinegar, what I do, and you can do whatever you want, but I get me a shot glass. I put a little bit of water in there for dilution. I do 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, 2 tablespoons of freshly squeezed lemons, and I do 1 teaspoon, guys, of this salt right here. This is called Himalayan salt, okay? This is not like table salt. It is low in sodium, and it has something in there that your body is lacking, which is magnesium, okay? Magnesium is one of the reasons of high blood pressure, okay? Guys, the 2 main reasons of high blood pressure is high insulin and a lack of magnesium. So if you have high blood pressure, focus on reducing your insulin levels and getting yourself some magnesium. You're going to get magnesium from things like pumpkin seeds, avocados, dark leafy greens like your spinach, your kale, and things like that. Start eating foods like that, guys. That's going to help to reduce your blood. That's going to help to reduce your blood pressure, as well as taking you, this helps also, okay? And lowering your insulin levels, all right? So we take this is how I take mine, guys, and you don't have to. If you want to add more water into it, you can. It's up to you. But we're going to take this before our first meal of the day. Now, if you are insulin resistant, you want to take this before your first meal of the day, and you want to take it after your last meal of the day. If you're insulin resistant, because your problem is that your insulin levels are high, and you want to make insulin more sensitive. Remember, this helps to make insulin more sensitive. So if you're insulin resistant, which 60 to 75% of people are insulin resistant. Take it before your first meal of the day, and you take it after your last meal of the day, okay? So you're going to do it twice a day, guys. When I started off my journey at 285 pounds, I had high insulin. I was insulin resistant. So I took mine twice a day, okay? Now I only take it once a day because I'm no longer insulin resistant, okay? Now, guys, listen, if you're not going to do this, once again, you're going to get you some capsules, you're going to get you some gummies, but you got to get you something, okay? Now, if you do gummies, make sure that you find you some gummies that are low in sugar and that's low in carbs. So, guys, you got to read the labels when it comes to that. Now, guys, this is my own personal brand of gummies. I sell this on my website, kickweightwithkeisha.com. Guys, we have a 55% discount on the entire website, okay? The entire website, guys, 55%. When you go to checkout, it's going to automatically come off at checkout, okay? 55% discount on the kickweightwithkeisha.com. Guys, we got all shapewear. We got any and everything that you need on your weight loss journey. We are a one-stop shop. We got everything, and we're giving it to you for 55% off. So go to the website, guys, kickweightwithkeisha.com. We're doing this first before you have your first meal of the day, okay? Now, I want to talk to you guys about getting your best waistline within the next 30 days. Who can stand to get a smaller waistline in the next 30 days? Say me if you can. With the Himalayan salt, you're going to do a teaspoon. All right, guys, and continue to tap that screen, guys. We got over 1,000 people in the room over here, so we should be over 50,000 likes right now, guys. We're at 41,000. Get us over 50,000. Our goal is to get to 100,000, so tap, tap, tap that screen. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, boo, let's go. So listen, I see everybody saying me. You want to get that flat waistline, right? You want that stomach to be flat, right? So, guys, listen, I'm going to give you step by step on what you're going to do to get your best waistline in the next 30 days. All right? 30 days. Now, guys, if you don't believe me how much your waistline can get smaller in 30 days, let me show you some of my clients, okay? Let me show you some of my clients. And I'm only going to show you the 30-day clients. All right. So 30 days, guys, she lost 44.7 pounds with me in 30 days. Look at her stomach. Now, let me give you the side view so you can really, really see. Okay, I like side views because you can see on the side view, right? 30 days, guys, 30 days. So imagine if you could lose this in 30 days. 44.7 pounds in 30 days plus your stomach in 30 days. So imagine, 2 months down the road, right? She did it for 2 months. Let me show you what she lost in 2 months. So in 2 months, she was down 80.3 pounds in 2 months. Look at how small her stomach is. Look at how small her stomach got, guys. Like in 2 months, she lost 80.3 pounds in 2 months. Guys, she got the paper in her hands that shows you the dates that she was with me. Okay, the stuff is real. All right. Not only her, 1 month, guys, 40 pounds in 1 month with me. Look at her stomach. Look at the stomach. Okay. So, guys, listen. I'm going to show you how to get this belly small too. 1 month with me, 44.2 pounds down in 1 month. Look at the belly. Look at the belly. Okay. So this is what I just wanted to show you guys. The stomach is going to get on flat. The stomach is going to get on flat. 46 pounds in 1 month. The stomach is going to get on flat. You see that stomach, don't you? You see that? The stomach is going to get on flat. You see that stomach, don't you? 32.2 pounds down in 1 month. Guys, this is what we do up over here, okay? Look at that. You see that flat? This looks like a whole different person, right? Look at her waistline. Look at, you know what I'm saying? Look at how she transformed her whole body, guys. We do full transformations up over here. Transformations up over here, guys. She lost 130 pounds with me. She lost 130 pounds with me last year, 2024. So imagine you starting off right here and you giving up. You giving up not knowing that your better self is waiting on you, right? Imagine if she would have gave up. But no, she said, I'm going to give it one more try. Guys, listen, I'm going to give it one more try. And I know she is so happy that she gave it one more try, guys, because now she has reversed issues that's going on with her body. Now she loves the body that she's currently in. And not to say, guys, that we don't love the body that we're in right now, but we know we need things. We know we got things that we need to work on. We know it. Now look, before and after, guys, she lost 74 pounds with me. Before and after. So we do full transformations up over here, all right? So, guys, listen. I see some people that's asking how can they work with me. So, guys, if you want to work with me, and I'm going to show you how to get your small waistline in 30 days, but I'm talking about people that got 50, 70 pounds or more that they're trying to lose, guys, and you want to work with me because you're tired of losing again in the same way over and over again. You're tired of not figuring this thing out. If you guys want to work with me, I do have a program. If you go to my website, kickweightwithkeisha.com, when you go to kickweightwithkeisha.com, guys, click right here where it says KWWK Network. When you click KWWK Network, guys, I have my own network, okay? My own network, and it's only costing you $12.99 a month. Okay? So I'm literally giving it to you for $3.24 a week. And my people are losing 30 to 40 pounds within a month time frame. So guys, kickweightwithkeisha.com. Click where it says KWWK Network and get registered, guys. $12.99 a month. And with this program, what you get is that you get to work with me. So every week we do a call. We do a call twice a week. And I tell you how to eat, what to eat, how much to eat every single week. And then I switch it up every week. So that way it makes it hard for you to hit a plateau. It makes it to where you don't get bored with it because you're always doing something new and something different and something fresh, right? And then also too, you got the support. We have a whole group of people, guys, where you got the support, you got the motivation, you're around people that are going to inspire you to want to do better, to want to get better, to pick yourself back up and let's make this happen, boo. You know what I'm saying? So you're in that environment that you need to be in. But also, guys, I show you how to work out. I provide all your workouts for you. I tell you how to work out, what to do. So you literally got me to where I'm telling you exactly what to do on a weekly basis. And this is why these people are so successful. So guys, if you're sick of being sick and tired, you're truly, truly fed up, you're tired of trying to figure it out on your own, guys, listen, let me help you, all right? It's only $12.99 a month. That is 1 cup of coffee. That is one less combo that you're going to be buying because you're not going to be eating like that no more. I'm going to be saving you money on your grocery bill because you're not going to be eating all that crazy stuff that you're eating right now. So you're going to save you some money. So take that $12.99, invest it into the program, guys, and let's become that better version of yourself, all right? Let's make it happen, guys. All right, now let's talk about it, guys. Let me show you how to get your best waistline in the next 30 days, all right? And we're going to do it in 10 steps. All right, so number one of getting your best waistline in the next 30 days. The first thing that you're going to do is that you're going to lower your insulin levels. We just talked so much about our insulin levels, okay? That's number one, guys. You're going to lower your insulin levels. So you're going to do that by eating less frequently, eating less meals, and eating low carbs, all right? That's number one. Number two, we're going to reduce our cortisol levels, okay? If you're not familiar with cortisol, guys, that's another hormone. And this is why I tell you guys, you got to understand about your hormones, guys. On the network, I teach you about all your hormones. I teach you about your body, okay? I educate you so that way you know for a lifetime. Once you learn something, guys, it goes with you for a lifetime, okay? You never forget it. So cortisol is a stress hormone, okay? It's activated when you're not getting enough sleep. So if you're not getting at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep, it activates cortisol. Okay? If you're stressed out, it activates cortisol. When cortisol is activated, it affects the elasticity of your skin. So it causes loose skin, saggy skin, wrinkly skin when your cortisol levels are high. When cortisol levels are high, it blocks fat burning. Okay? So it will stop you from losing weight. And when cortisol levels are high, it packs on the midsection right here. Okay? So we want to focus on reducing our cortisol levels. And the way that you're going to reduce cortisol is that you're going to make sure that you're getting your sleep at night. You're going to prioritize sleep. So you're going to get 7 to 8 hours of sleep. If you get 9 hours in, guys, that's even better. Okay? So get your sleep in every single night, guys. All right? And then also, you're going to minimize stress. Now, I know you can't just eliminate stress, but we're going to minimize stress. We're going to try, okay? Try to minimize stress, even if you have to do meditation, even if you have to journal, if you have to go for walks. Guys, walking is the quickest way that you can reduce your cortisol levels, okay? So number 2 is to reduce cortisol, and we're going to do that by taking walks. We're going to make sure that we're doing 6,000 to 10,000 steps on a daily basis. Can you guys commit to 6,000 to 10,000 steps every single day? The average person walks 3,000 to 4,000 steps a day. You need to be walking 6,000 to 10,000 steps every single day. If you guys can commit to that, say yes. Say yes if you guys are going to commit to that. I need a commitment from you guys. Sign on the dotted line. Make that commitment. All right? All right. So we got the commitment. I got enough commitments from you guys. Move on. So you're going to get your 6,000 to 10,000 steps in every single day. Every day, guys. This is for a lifetime, okay? Number 2 is levels. That means you're going to get enough sleep, 7 to 8 hours of sleep minimally. And you're going to make sure that you're... Number 3, you're going to drink apple cider vinegar. And guys, we already talked about that. You drink it before your first meal of the day. If you're insulin resistant, you drink it after your last meal of the day as well. Okay? So twice a day if you're insulin resistant. If you're not, once a day, you're fine with that. Okay? So we're doing the apple cider vinegar, guys, when I say to get your best waistline, because apple cider vinegar, it helps with a fatty liver. So a fatty liver causes a big stomach. Okay, because fat is stored within your liver. So because you're having apple cider vinegar, it's great for a fatty liver, which means it's going to help you to reduce belly fat, but it's also helping you to make insulin more sensitive, okay? So we already talked about how much apple cider vinegar